Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel. We are still in the magnificent grand city of Breohart, basically the city of nobles, and we explored the first area last time after arriving with class 7 for their secondary field study. So we opened up our first optional side quest and we still have 2 mandatory ones left to do. And we got the advice from Juices to pick up the one we had for the Artisan here before heading over to the canyon, where the optional one and the mandatory one needs to be fulfilled. So, before we do that, we're gonna talk to everyone in every area, then we're gonna pick up the Artisan quest, and after that, we'll go to the canyon. But if we will be able to do that today, I don't know. We're just gonna see how far we can get. And first thing I want to do is I want to see if I can find where the road leads to that question marks there down there. There has to be somewhere to get there. I think I see it. There should be a path down there. And since there are question marks, I get an indicator that
ooh, this looks like a good spot.
It's probably locked or something. It's probably the sewers they were talking about during their train trip.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
At least we found somewhere to fish. Hopefully some Bareahard specific fish. Oh, there's definitely there one. Harder by 3 buttons.
Not bad.
Ignore carp. Nice amount of points. Keep on fishing, cause there has to be at least 2 different types here. And we know we can only fish probably 1 time at every spot, so we do need to look out for them, see if we can find them all. No, still the same. Alright, I'm gonna assume there's gonna be more than just 1 fishing spot in town. So let's hope at the other one, wherever that is, we can catch up a few more. But I am contemplating now already to maybe use some ground bait if we can find another location. Alright, so the other side is locked. Is there a way there too? It doesn't seem like it. So at some point we will get into the sewers and that's how we get there. Towards that chest, I'm sure of it. Because why would they mention it in a conversation? And that there's a great place to fish there? And not be able to go there. So yes. Okay, so I'm thinking the Noble District, Station Street, then Artisan Street since we have to be there.
This seems to be the city's noble quarter.
No wonder most of these houses look so overblown and excessive.
He can't help but to react. Apologies, but this way leads to Master Gorty's private room. Unless you have an appointment with him, I'm afraid I will have to ask you to stay away. Yes, sir. Any interesting books? Any interesting chests? Probably not. Oh, is there something you need from me? If not, please don't distract me. I'm trying to focus on my work. Is there something you need? Apologies. Alright, so we really aren't allowed upstairs. Unless the servants go away, but as long as they are there, there's nothing for us to do. Bootsy! Ah, Breohart is always so peaceful this time of year. So peaceful in fact that it makes me want to doze off. Don't you agree, Bootsy? It really is peaceful. Oh my, if it isn't Lord Juices. I wasn't aware that you had returned home. I am pleased to see you again after so long. Likewise. This does tend to be the time of year when Baron Hancock comes here, now that I think about it. Indeed, it is tradition for us to leave Lord Hancock's territory and stay in this villa at that time of year. Lord Hancock will need to report on the runnings of his territory to his grace too, so I expect we will be visiting soon. There is not much use in telling me that. As you can see, go ahead and inform our butlers instead. Ah yes, my apologies. You have returned as part of your academic studies, I believe? I wish you well.
It is somewhat fascinating to seeing textbook upper-class conversations take place right before you.
Just hearing them talk makes me nauseous. Well then, I should get taking all the luggage in. I'm amazed at how much they bring with them each year. To be perfectly honest, you would think we were staying forever. I sincerely hope not.
Oh, it's not my fault. Cattell keeps chasing me. He says he's a monster. He's roaring at me. Ah, gotta run away. We're here. I'm a monster. Roar.
Just have fun, but try not to bump anything over in this house, cause I'm pretty sure it's well above anybody's pay grade.
Phew. I certainly would appreciate being able to sit down and enjoy some tea right now. I happen to know how to brew some delicious herb tea too. Here, allow me to teach you how to make it too.
Savory herb tea. Perfect. I think this was the one thing we saw at the store as well.
Today is such a busy day. We have to go and greet the Duke. We need to visit the cathedral to pray. Oh yes, we also need to hold our traditional dinner party too.
Persimmon?
Have you brought the luggage in yet? Oh, please hurry if not.
It's a really weird name for a butler, but mainly in the way that I cannot pronounce it just yet.
Oh my, Lord Eustace, it's been quite a while. I haven't seen you since last year's dinner party, I believe.
That sounds correct. I am pleased to see nothing much has changed here.
Thank you. I'm not entirely sure if that's a good thing, however. Certain members of our family could stand a little change. Rawr! Eek!
Come on, they're children. Let them behave like it.
Oh, Cattell, Hein, be quiet. I can't speak with Lord Eustace if you're so loud. Oh, I'm terribly sorry about all of this, Lord Eustace. I do hope you will invite us next time you have a dinner party at the mansion.
I'll do just that. Let us keep this as kids will be kids, like they always shall be. Ah, good day, Lord Eustace. It's been around a year since we last met, hasn't it? Oh, good day to you too, Baron Hancock. I heard things are going well for you over your land. Yes, we did happen upon some fine material at our mines, though that may have just been due to ideas whims. I heard of your enrollment into Thors. That academy is a fine environment for cultivating both mind and body. I do hope you'll make the most of your time there. That was my intention. This family truly is a lively one. With all of this hustle and bustle, I rarely have the time to sit and read the Imperial Chronicle.
Darling, have you made the arrangement with the Duke yet?
I'll be doing so shortly. As you can see. Even a Duke has to help around in the household every once in a while. Probably in a little bit different way than a commoner's house, but he's still helping out. It's not everything is different.
Wait, this leads to... Huh? What's wrong?
Never mind.
I'm getting the feeling this leads to his house, which he might not want to openly share with us, because it's very big, I imagine, very gaudy, that's the word for it, very enriching. Oh, good day, Lord Eustace. Allow me to open the gate for you. There is no need. I was just stopping by. Does father remain in good health? Oh, as always, yes. I am pleased to see that you seem to be in good health yourself. Thanks. Ah, so this is Jusis' house. He doesn't seem like he wants to go back though.
I wonder why.
Lord Rufus is currently out on business in Heimdall, if you're looking for him. He will not be returning here for several days. So, who do we give our assignments back to? And who will give us new ones tomorrow? Maybe drop them off at the hotel. Ah, I assume this is Breohart's guardhouse? Indeed it is.
So, this is where your family's personal army hangs out. Oh, there's no need to be so blunt, Fee.
She's not wrong. My family is responsible for the army's upkeep and operations after all, and it's quite leverage for our benefit. Lord Jusis, welcome back. Here we go again. It's an honor to be able to see you again. Is there something that we can help you with? Not as such. However, I did happen to hear about your activities in Celtic. Might you care to explain the army's questionable actions of late? Oh, well, we weren't aware of such things. Uses. Fine. However, be sure not to forget what your duty as soldiers is, understand? Understood. Please, take care. Uses. I guess that was about what happened during the Group A's last field study? Indeed. Not that I expect this to have any effect whatsoever. Let us return to the task at hand.
Yeah.
We don't need you ordering us around. He's not ordering, he's suggesting, Machias. The area around the guardhouse is currently off limits due to maintenance. Please, take your leave if you have no further business. This is the Cruisin Provincial Army's guardhouse. What business do you have here? Well, we were just wondering if you're all, petty, I think that's the word we can use here, without calling names. Oh yeah, and the reason I'm going past the edge so closely is just to see if there is another fishing spot here. Probably not, or else we would have already heard about it. Alright. Okay, so that's the Noble District done. Let's get over to the next one. And I still wonder if we are able to go to the airport, the airfield. Since it's not a way of travel we have available in this game as far as I know. But they do land here. So I'm very curious about that. I already see that there is where the airport is. Good.
Oh, Lord Rufus is extremely popular even among us servants. He's kind, skilled, and even assists with the province governance.
He truly is a wonderful person.
Considering how difficult the Duke is to get along with though, I wouldn't want to work at the Alberea family mansion. Duke Alberea, however, is rather frightening. He would need nerves of steel to work at that mansion.
I imagine so.
Wow, this place is rad. Check it out, partner. Those street lamps are crazy.
Hey, we're in the middle of touring Erebonian, and man, this place really is pretty. No wonder the tourist guidebook insisted that you come here. I think this is the railroad? We shouldn't take the train until we're done with our field study.
Turn around then.
That's V, always stating the obvious. Okay, so that is the canyon and there is the North Crozen Highway. Are we allowed to go there at some point? Because the more places we can potentially fight, the better it is. Christie's Galleria. So this is where we can buy our equipment?
Oh, I'm here to buy goods for the party being hosted at our mansion. Buying ingredients is a given, but I've also got to make sure the interior of the mansion looks spotless too. Appearances are everything to nobility, you see.
Appearances are everything. And as long as the maid is working at the mansion, make sure it looks spotless all the time is that maid's duty. Good to know, Electra. Ah, good day, Lord Jusis. It's always an honor to have your patronage here. Please take your time and peruse our selection. I truly am proud of the fact that our mere shoe store can be part of Christie's. Please leave all your shoe-related needs to me. So if you want to be walked on, this is the place to be? Good to know. Oh, I truly am proud of the fact that our mere shoe store can be a part of Christie's. Alright, what do we have? Fibers. Oh, this is what all of them were wearing. And I'm the only one who's not on par with them. That's good. Okay, so we have strength 10 prevents freeze. So it does seem like a pretty good one. More about the strength stats, of course. Prevent freeze all depends on the enemy we're facing, and we haven't fought here yet, so we don't know that yet.
Are you here to make an order? Or perhaps you've come to pick up your goods? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were here for tailoring. Please, take your time to look around. Oh, I only started working here last month. We only seem to get nobles and their servants here, so I spent most of the workday at a nervous wreck.
I get that. Because with the super rich, you just have to be really on your toes with everything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very nice work environment. Not very productive. Alright, one more guard for Rean. Perfect, and we got an energy bandana, which I thought someone was wearing that. Oh no, I think I saw this there and I thought that was a good one to get, but I want to keep my money for any potential weapons and stuff, yes. I stand by that choice for now, but this does look like a good one. Evasion plus 5%, prevents sleep and nightmare. Seems pretty decent to me. Anyone else here? Yes, the General Goods Store. Ooh.
Oh, welcome to Henderson & Co. Can I interest you in tea, perhaps? It is produced in the Sutherland province and is popular for its elegant fragrance. Welcome to Henderson & Co.
Oh, good day, Lord Jusis. It's always such an honor for us to serve the needs of the Alberea family. Did there happen to be an issue with any of our products, perhaps? Oh, I see. This is a store we get our furnishing from, isn't it? Worry not. I'm here on personal business today. Ah, understood. If that's the case, then please take your time. That was quite the conversation. Seemed like to flaunt their influence all over town. Nobility, yes, but so far Jusis has done anything he can to don't do that. I think Jusis just wants to be seen as a normal student from Thors Academy, and not a noble of one of the 4 great houses. In addition to furniture crafted in the Bareahard style, we also sell rare ingredients, among other things. We stand by the quality of everything we sell, as Lord Jusis said. We even count the Alberea's household among our distinguished customers. Have you any question about our lineup? Please ask my daughter, who also works here. Alright, a lot of accessories. I see a couple of new ones, and I'm pretty sure John HP will say, make sure to buy all the accessories you don't have yet, just to have them in your list, because you never know if you're gonna be able to get them somewhere else. A lot of ingredients, which I really want to spend some more time with, and basic items from healing and recovery. Yeah, and the fact that there's already a celestial bomb for sale in the store, that's very different than from Trails in the Sky. Because these were like the best ones. Super healing, KO recovery. Yeah. And it's reasonably affordable, it seems. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. Probably the weapons? Yes. Ah, welcome. I assume that you're Lord Jusis' classmates? We have a wide range of arms and horse tech in stock here, so please, feel free to take your time and peruse them. I wasn't expecting there to be horse tech here as well. It's almost like it's a store specifically for horseback riding. Indeed, horseback riding and hunting are both still popular here after all. This also happens to be the best store for hunting related tools too. Ah, it's an honor to hear those words from Lord Justice himself. We also have a range of arms manufactured by the Reinford Company. Should you be interested in those? I would be more interested if Alicia was here, just so we can poke her and tease her the fact that she's probably related to them, even though we haven't had that confirmation yet. Ah, yes, a word of warning. Do take care should you choose to head out to the Aurochs Canyon path. The journey to Aurochs Fort is a long one, and monsters have been appearing on the canyon path more frequently of late. I recommend that you fully prepare if you have any intention of going there. I was planning to... Kokitsunumaru, Synchrotron, Needler SG50, Saber, Karambit. I think the Saber and the Karambit are the only two weapons that I know are actually named like that. The Horseman Cap, Speed and Strength. Not bad, two good stats. So, I think the ones that we want to have first... I'm gonna say Fee, for she's probably gonna be our main melee character. And probably me, myself, or Makias. I think I'm gonna go with myself first. And the other three will have to wait until we've collected a little bit more Mira. And the money that we have still, we can use for our upgrades at the Ornament Factory, which I'm sure is going to be somewhere on Artisan Road. I should have had some maintenance done on my hunting gun now that the hunting season is approaching. I could always take the opportunity to buy an entirely new one here, however. And having said that, why is this store here and not an Artisan Lane? Because artisans are for stores, right? Probably because this is a better neighborhood than if you stay on one street that sells every kind of thing. I should have some maintenance done on my hunting gun when the hunting season is approaching. Oh dear, the young lady of the house I serve has run away from home. She's ever so frail, so I was under the impression that she would have made her way to Bareahard. No one has seen her here, however. Lady Annabelle, wherever could you be? Well, last time I saw her, she was in Keldic, losing her wallet. So, for now, she's fine, because we helped her. Ah, how I fear that she's lost her purse somewhere and is fretting over it. Please be safe, Lady Annabelle. He's not wrong, not even in the slightest. Oh, this area used to be a street entirely dedicated to stores for the nobility. Back in the day, they would all come along in their carriages, ready to purchase the finest in goods. Now that street is gone, and instead this department store stands in its place. Yet, the clientele remains the same as ever. Ah, so this is basically the remnants of the one street called the Noble Stores. And that's why the rest is in Artisan Lane, and not this one, because this was already here all those time ago. This area used to be a street entirely dedicated to stores solely for nobles. I should mention that this bookstore also existed back then too. We have a long history of 210 years of business. Imperial Guide 2, we already have that. And reprint 3 and 4. Good. Nice and cheap for 100. Yeah. Like I said before, I just don't want to miss any part if I can. But it does seem that if you do miss one, there's a good chance you can get it at the pawn shop for a little higher rate than when you buy them here in the store. Alright, I think that's it for the entirety here. And like I said, if there's no Orbment station here, it will probably be on Artisan Lane. Alright, let's look at the map. Yeah, I think that's it, just a few more people on the street. Very small place. Ah, I never expected to come here across Lady Ocelyn here. I will have to do something about the situation, however. They tend to enter their own little world once they begin talking, to the point that they can spend the entire day doing so. Men regard May as their hunting season. Meanwhile, we ladies regard it as the season of new fashion. Oh, indeed. I've ordered some fine clothing for the summer. Oh, I have to be sure to keep up with all this year's trends. Yeah, I'm walking. Yeah, I think we already talked to the rest of the people here. Alright, let's see if we can get on that road.
Oh, it's Lord Juices! It's Lord Juices! Wow, it really is. I'm sorry we didn't notice you. We were just reading a book.
Oh, worry not. I see you're still taking good care of your brother.
Mom and Dad are working at the mansion again, so the two of us end up alone during the afternoon. That's why we're both waiting here for them to finish. Guess what? I know how to wait patiently now.
Oh, is that so? You're both worthy of praise then.
Yay. Thank you.
I have to leave now, but be sure to watch out for cars. Don't run into the road either.
We'll be careful. Bye-bye.
He's very popular with kids, isn't he?
No one expected this. Would you care to give your thoughts on this, Machias?
Poke, 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 poke. Not really, no. Besides, he's still far too blunt, even with children. Cease your gibbering? Gibbering, yeah. We have business to attend to. It's still a very nice gesture from Juices.
Oh, Mom and Dad won't be getting back until late tonight. Raby is able to wait patiently now, though, so it's fine. This is all thanks to you, Lord Juices.
I wonder what his relationship is with them. If I got to assume, based on this conversation, I think their parents work in the Alberea mansion. And that's probably how Juices knows them for when they came by with their family.
Bye-bye, Lord Juices.
Ah, we can actually go on the road. Good. Okay, let's have a slight look around. Not too far, cause we're not supposed to be here. Ah, it looks like it has a dead end, so it doesn't hurt to have a little look-see around. Ooh, it's a snake that is still in attack. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Why don't you come out of your egg like a proper snake?
I'll handle it.
Ooh, she is fast. And I did give her some extra speed above that. Ooh, and she has a S-craft as well. Sylphid Dance. Very big area. I can be very happy with that. Yeah, I think this is the best one. 3 enemies. Okay, big area, not super in strength. If it wasn't critical, I would motivate. Because I don't have a feel yet on how strong all the enemies are. Rabbit Trust. Okay, I'm sure he's gonna learn a new move soon enough.
Okay. I'll handle it.
Yes. Was that the only one, by the way? Yes. Could it be because we haven't fought with them yet, so they haven't shown us any potential new moves they've learned? Maybe. No, too far apart. Ah, this works.
Yeah. Here. My turn.
It's a very weird animation. She aims for it and then smoke goes into the sky. Like an exhaust from her orbit stuff.
Target locked. Now.
Very well.
Looks like we have a double speed down.
My turn.
Ah, critical hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, they have poison, which
Here.
is not
My
actually too weird here, because they are snakes. Well, I assume that it won't carry on after the fight. At least I don't hope so.
My turn.
We are very weak against his enemies. I think I need to see if if Machias is a little bit better. But she does decent damage compared to the others.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Yeah, I can definitely fight a bit more here, just to get the hang of it, but I think for now I'll leave it here before I end up fighting the entire episode away at this location, and there's still a few more places we wanna watch. Okay, so we have the canyon on one side and the airport straight ahead. Since we did promise not to go to the canyon until we checked everything else, we'll leave that one until the next episode.
Is this the way to the city's airport?
It is, though I doubt we'll have any reason to go there.
I assume the same. Oh, good day and welcome to Bareahard Airport. Do you have plans on boarding? If so, I can take your luggage. Oh, sorry, we're just in the middle of sightseeing. I'm amazed that they even got attendants here at the airport though. Rufus is making his way to Heimdall on the next flight, isn't he? He might still be in the waiting lounge then. How about you go see him? Don't be ridiculous. Why would he wait here when he can use his own personal airship to make his way there? Right. I guess it's not that weird for someone from the 4 great houses to have their own airship. This is why I can't stand nobles. Why? Because they use the money they have for perfect efficiency? Yeah, get your reasoning straight, Machias. I can understand why you have reservations against nobles, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're all bad. Oh wait, we have another way down? Could this lead into the sewers? Or is it just another fishing spot with a potential look at a chest that we can't reach? No, this actually looks like the way in. The door is locked. Why is this locked? Where does this lead to anyway? Probably the sewers. And we probably need a key to unlock it in a potential future task. At least I'm hoping it's going to be something like that, because we've been told about great fishing in the sewers, and we definitely want to try that out. Alright, last but certainly not least, Artisan Road. And I think the size of this place, it looks a lot bigger than Celtic, but it doesn't really feel that way. I think it is a little bit bigger, but it's not like you're going from a small town village to a metropolis in size. Unless there is an entire town here as well. Okay, it is pretty big, I have to admit that. But still, we'll see.
This street seems kind of different from the others.
This is Artisan Street, where craftsmen and merchants ply their trades.
Oh, what a pleasure it is to be here in the Verdant City. A city dedicated to nobles, which also serves as Erebonia's center of fashion. My daughter is quite a fashion addict, you see. She is so desperate to make her way to the tailor that she won't listen. Oh, yeah, I think this is the same one that spent almost 400,000 on some silk at Celtic, yeah. I got my hands on some rare eastern silk at Celtic Grand Market. Now I need to go find a suitable tailor. Only the best will be able to make good use of such rare material. I have to find the best possible one too. Okay, so this is where we need to be for the quest. Let's leave it for now until we've seen the rest. Oh my, there really are all kinds of stores here. The nobles frequently them too, so they're guaranteed to offer good quality. Alright. Davos Factory. Orban Station, definitely. Well, if it isn't Lord Juices, what are you doing here? That's quite the greeting. My brother made mention of the fact that you would be in charge of our Arcus, is that correct? It is. I appreciate it if he didn't expect an old guy like me to get used to all this new technology though. But seeing as it's Lord Rufus we're talking about, I'm willing to look past the inconvenience. Regardless, at least allow me to offer my apologies. Oh, hurry up and tell me your business then. I got plenty of other things to be doing. Ah, I'm surprised you came back now of all times. And why is that? Have something occurred while I was gone? Oh, it certainly has. After you left town and Lord Rufus began being more tied up with his duties, that huge tax increase came rolling in. We poor artisans are all suffering thanks to the Duke's little bullying spree. So that's what he's been up to. He certainly was blunt about that. Seemed like that's the way things go here. Duke Alberea's even less popular than I thought. You see, this is how the whims of the nobility affect the common people. I hope you're all paying close attention. Yeah, once something goes in his way, then Marquez is all about see. I'm not saying he's wrong, but you need to see the whole picture before you can make your ultimate decision on how you want to treat them. Oh, feel free to order away. I know what I'm doing when it comes to battle ornaments, as you and Lord Rufus have seen through the years. I'm not entirely up to date on this new-fangled Arcus though. Recharge. No new master quartz. We have found some random 33 7th moss. I'm gonna exchange that. No, customize weapons. Yes, so we can customize Reans, so we'll do that. Ah, one more U material than last time. And of course the Karambit for Eve to the double skinner. Range causes faint. Okay, so Magias is going to be a contender here because he has some additional pluses to his weapon. Definitely want that. Alright. Let's see. Earth Pulse been added, I think. The Last Terra. No attack 2. I was actually just expecting that. Demonic Sight, Chrono Drive. Speed plus movement for 4 turns. Area M. This might actually be a nice one for a support character. Yeah, somewhere between the episodes I really need to check this out and see if I can use it in a build. Definitely. Alright, very good job. Alright, what's more down here?
Oh, cleaning, it's much fun. Ah, sorry about that. Please feel free to go in if you're looking for a meal. We're not the most fanciest store, but the Master's Espresso is pretty popular.
Ah, welcome. If you want a drink, I have to recommend our espressos. It's actually started making espressos as a kind of experiment for the artisans who come here. A change of pace of sorts. I started brewing them on a daily basis and eventually I became good at it. Nowadays, they call me the Espresso Master. If you want a drink, I'd have to recommend the espressos. What kind of shop do you have? Simple omelets and berry tarts. Alright. It's good to know that we don't need to buy all that stuff to learn the recipes, because it doesn't have any effect. That way I can just ignore it if I want to. Ah, it's hard to sit down and relax over the stores in the Central Plaza, since all of them are geared toward nobles. Simpler places like this are more suited for us common folk. Don't get me wrong though, I meant that in a good way. The food here is good. It even offers lodgings too, so I think I might stay the night. Good to know. There's nobody up here. Anything interesting for us? Probably not. But it's customary that if you go to a new place, you check everything out. Yeah, and the use of plants everywhere inside these buildings. It's really done well. Because I'm a big fan of plants on scenes and stuff. I use them in my own work much as well. Oh my, but listen, Lord Juices. Please feel free to ask if you need something custom made. We're proud to say that we tailored some of Lord Rufus's indoor clothing. Take your time now. Oh, please feel free to ask away should you need anything. Alright. These are all custom made. Jesus, look at this. This is so much better than the fiber jacket. And I bought that for Rean. Color shirt, still shit though, but silver and golden, definitely a big improvement. Look at that art defense, goes from 161 to 231. We definitely want to spend time getting those. Yeah, I think I've found my job for in between the episodes. Grind on the highway in order to get these clothing. I don't know if I managed to do that, since I am a bit on a schedule, but I will do my best at doing so, because these things are good and will definitely help along the way when we need to go to the canyon, which is coming up pretty soon.
Oh, Lord Juices, it's been a while.
Are you helping with the store today as well? How admirable of you.
Thanks. Oh yeah, you're a customer, so you can't come up here. You gotta find some good clothing downstairs.
I'll do just that then.
Thank you for your patronage.
This is very cute.
21, 22, that's all the stuff getting sent out. And they're getting sent right to each person's home.
Well, who do we have here? Welcome back, Lord Juices. Sorry for not coming out to greet you. I've been working like mad just to keep this place going after our taxes got doubled recently. It's hard to make money when it's all being sucked away by taxes, you know? Just how does the Duke expect us to live like this? Yeah, we've now seen it in Celtic and in Bareahard itself, the city of Duke Elberea. Why would he double the taxes here? He must be planning something. Because if he's so much need of money, there might be a very big campaign coming up that he needs that cash for. And the only way he can get it is by squeezing his citizens, which will not go over well by those citizens. So I wonder if we get to learn what that reason is, why he needs that money. Is it to raise defenses, or an army to attack someone? Maybe like an aggressive takeover of one of the other 4 houses, which is very premature because we have not heard anything about that, but that's the first thought I have in my mind. If you have 4 great houses of nobles, of course there should be strife between each and every single one of them. But like I said, that's a rough assumption based on nothing but my own personal opinion about how nobles are. But yeah, let us continue. There's still more to see. Getting stuck in a place like this is the worst. I really want to get stationed at the Oryx Fort too. And what's this? We don't really have any business out on the highway right now. Yes, let's stay in town. Okay, so this is a road connecting to another location and a part that's not part of the field study, and that's probably why we're not allowed to be here. That means on the other highway we're probably gonna get a mission there tomorrow on the other list. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the case.
I love the look of this city. It's so beautiful.
Maybe so, but it's got nothing on Heimdall in terms of sheer scale.
Let me guess. He's a bit bragging about his own city. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the episode here. Like I said before, I am gonna travel a bit around on the highway, just learning our way around those enemies and hopefully scrounging up enough Mira that we can buy the clothing for the men and the ladies even the ones that are on support duty, because they will get their experience too, so they should be ready for combat at any time, should we feel so to change up the party. Will we change the party for the next episode? Maybe. I have to try it out during all the enemy fights there to see if Machias is better than Juices. I think for the conversations in town it shouldn't matter, but if it's better while we're fighting, that might be a good reason to switch it up. And then we'll have the same, roughly same composition that we had with the other group, that the Orban User and the Range Fighter will be linked together, just like the Melee and Rean. Even though Fee is definitely not as strong as Laura, but she is fast though. That's gonna help a lot as well. So, next time we're gonna continue by going on to the Artisan shop to pick up the quest. And after that, going to the canyon to just explore there, fight the enemies, find the things we need for the quests, and if we do find them, bringing them back to town in the right order, so we can do the optional first, and then the 2 mandatory. But that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to be back next time, as we're probably gonna explore the entirety of Oryx Canyon. See you then. Bye bye.